Why oh why do we always leave our holiday sewing to the last minute? This week I've been sewing my way through an impossible list of garments. Hi there, I'm Christine the Gemini Stitcher and welcome to my sewing space. Yes, you heard me right, I've been trying to do too much yet again and trying to get through a list of garments that I wanted to make up and take on my cruise that I go on in 4 days' time. So I've still got a little bit of sewing time left, but I've also got to sort all my packing out, clean the house because I don't want to leave it in a state when I get back, and yeah, not a lot of time really for actual sewing left. But let's go through what I've actually made this week in my sewing room. The first thing I've got is I was going to say the last, but it's not because there's still another Archipel top. I've made another Archipel and it's been made in a lovely apple green fabric with a random squiggle pattern. I'm calling it all over it in cream. I got this fabric from Wasted Fabrics and I got it when they had a 70% off sale on. So I got 3 meters of this viscose crepe for £14. Love a bargain. It's a decent weight. If you've not looked on Wasted Fabrics site, go and give them a look. If they haven't got a sale on, sign up for their newsletter and wait until they send you an email. So they've all regularly got offers on, so don't pay full price on Wasted Fabrics, sign up for their newsletter and wait for a wonderful offer. They're based in Belgium and it takes roughly about a week for your fabric to arrive, but it's worth the wait. So that's what I've made. I made the tie-back version, and you'll see from the inside there's some beautiful fabric on the inside as well, and I'll show you that side in a minute. So I've made almost my final Archipel top, and to go with it, because I want it to be a cord set, and I'll pop a little image of me here swishing in it, I made a matching pair of the SAGUARO pants. Nice easy make, comfortable trousers, elasticated waist, nice floaty light fabric, perfect for wearing in the evening on my cruise. So that's outfit number 1, complete. So because I want to try and travel light, she says, because we're travelling to Rome and spending 3 nights in Rome and then going to the cruise port by train and picking up the cruise and cruising for a week. So I'm going to have to oik my suitcase from the hotel in Rome to the train station. It's got to go on the train with me and then off the train at the end and then from the train station to the cruise port. So I'm really hoping it's not going to be too heavy. But, you know, that's what Hubster's for, isn't it? Don't tell him. Anyway, in the interest of trying to travel light, I've done this top double-sided because you can do on the pattern. So being me, I had to give it a go. So the other side of this top has been done in a gorgeous floral grass green background, shall we say, maybe. So I've got 2 tops for the price of 1. And this top is going to go with my new pearl Bermuda shorts that I've made. Now, I've made this in a linen mixed fabric. I'm saying linen mixed because I don't know what it's mixed with. I got this from my local Abercarn's store. I am lucky. It's only a small shop in Bolton, but we do still have an Abercarn's. So I snaffled, I only got one piece, very restrained, and then regretted it, but I'm not going back. I haven't got time to sew anything else now. So I've made the pearl shorts, Bermuda shorts. Now this is the new pattern from Swim Style Patterns. And if you want to know more about these, I will put a detailed deep dive into them at the end. So if you want to find out about the new swim style shorts, Bermuda shorts and trousers, I'm going to give you an honest review at the end. But I've made those to go with that top. Can you see? Do you think they go together? I hope so. So that's 2 garments made, 3 garments made. We're doing well, aren't we? So what next? Recently, I got some linens from Jenny Stitches. And the idea was I wanted to make a pair of floaty linen trousers and a top to wear together. I've made the top, really pleased with it. Look at that beautiful floral fabric, absolutely stunning. If she's still got some left, I will pop a link for it in the details below. And I've done the collar on it in a plain linen, she's calling it leaf green. It is a linen viscose. It's beautifully soft, and I know she's definitely got some of this in because she's got some more. So have a look at Jenny Stitches viscose linens. They are to die for. She's got a huge range of colours, and who doesn't love linen? So this is the Friday Pattern Company Donny shirt. I've made it in a size small, which is unusual for me. I've gone down a size because it is quite voluminous on me. So size small actually fits me. It's been around for ages, but it's one that I've been happy to come back to. I love the detail on the back. It has a little gathered back detail at the yoke, a back yoke, so you do the burrito method. And I've gone a little bit different and put a contrast collar on. And as I said, the reason I've done that is because I wanted to make matching pearl trousers. I've done the Bermuda shorts, 1 for my holes and 2 to check for fit. But we'll talk about that in a little bit. And I wanted to make, I will make the long linen trousers, and I thought it would be nice to take them on holiday with me, just in case it's cool on the ship at night. And I got it all out, ready to cut out yesterday, and realised I didn't have enough fabric. I must have only ordered 1.5 metres of this linen, which is more than enough normally for me a pair of standard trousers, but they are quite wide, I think, the pearl trousers, and I haven't got enough fabric. So my dilemma is, and let me know what you think, either make another pair of the Bermuda shorts and then I've got a matching outfit for my holes, or do I pair these up with the Bermuda shorts? I'll put me doing a twirl in this outfit together that I've already made. Do you think I can get away with that? Because I really want the linen trousers to be full length trousers, and then it's an outfit that I can wear hopefully when I go to Barcelona later in the year. So I have ordered another metre of the viscose linen in that colour, but obviously it's not going to come in time. No way for me to make for the cruise. It's a dilemma, isn't it? What do we like? So the next garment is another Archipel top. I just love them. Now I've got into the groove with these, and I've made this one with the ruffle bottom or the frill at the bottom, and the button back, matching blue buttons on there. And then the lining is just some cream viscose that, again, I got from Abercarnes, and I think I got about 2 meters of this for £5. So perfect for linings. It's a beautiful top, and I've just got another pair of the pearl Bermudas cut out in this fabric to sew up before I go away. So that's the only thing that I'm going to be sewing, she says. So loving that Archipel top. So how many Archipels is that now? Well, here's one of them that I've got that I made for last week's vlog. So I've got this one, that one, that one, that one. 4. So I've got 4 Archipels now. I think that's enough for now. But this one, I'm in a dilemma what to do. I did think if I could make the trousers in the linen, then that would go with that like that. So do I make the Bermuda shorts and then I can wear it with that? Or do I wait? I've ordered the fabric now, so I will be waiting, otherwise it's wasted, isn't it? But I have got some more of this floral fabric. So, do I make a cord set? Do I make another pair of saguaros in this bright floral fabric, or is that just too much? Maybe I make a little pair of shorts that matches this, or crops. Do saguaro but do them as crops, that might work, so that they're just below the knee. But I need to make something to go with this top. Tell me what you think, the bottom half of this top. It's got to be in this floral fabric the same, because I've decided I don't want to waste my linen, leaf green linen now. So let me know what you think. 1, does this top go with those stripy lemon Bermudas? Can I get away with it? And 2, what bottoms do I make to go with this top? Now I need your answer quick, so because I'll be sewing it up tomorrow. So let me know. In my head, I'm going to make some floaty trousers, but not full length. Do them shorter. That might work. Let me know ASAP. So that was a bumper week, wasn't it? Oh my goodness. I don't know how I got all that done, and I've still got some flowery trousers, crop trousers potentially to make, and another pair of the pearl Bermudas, and that is it for my hauls. So I won't be making anything next week, will I? Because I'm actually away. But there will be a vlog coming up, and it's going to be everything that I've made from the last 3 months. I try and do one once a quarter and give you an update. I made the list yesterday of what I've made and in April, May and June, and oh my god, there's a lot of garments. So that's going to be next Monday while I'm away, so you can catch up with what I've been making, and I'll see you when I get back. So let's have a look now at the pearl pants, which is the new pattern from Swim Style Patterns. So we're going to take a deep dive into the new pearl pants pattern from Swim Style Patterns. Now I've made 1 pair of the Bermuda shorts as a toile, which I'm going to take on my hauls because they actually do fit me. Brilliant. But let's first have a look about what they say, and then I'll tell you what I think about the actual pattern. I've never made one of their patterns before. I've got at least one, I think. I've got the Andy set. I never made it. So it's the first time I've actually physically made one of their patterns. Now, the pearl pants come in sizes from extra small to 5XL, which equates to a waist of 26 inches up to 44 inches, which is pretty size inclusive, I think. So how much fabric are you going to need to make the pearls? For the full length trousers, as I call them, you need 2.3 metres to 2.8 metres. Now, if you're in a part of the world where you order your fabric in yards, as I'm going through these, I will pop the yardage underneath. So for the full length ones, 2.3 to 2.8 metres. The Bermuda shorts, which is what I made to get my sizing right, they go from 1.5 metres to 1.9 metres of fabric, and then you can do short shorts in it, and that's 1 to 1.4 metres of fabric. So what do they say about the new pearl pants? Now, if I'm looking over there, it's because I'm reading it from my iPad. So, this style is designed with a relaxed, elegant feel. Sounds great. Made to be a staple in your wardrobe and a piece that elevates each outfit that you wear it with. The pattern is cut in a high waist style, flowing into wide leg pants. Fastened with a centre back invisible zipper. Tailored styling includes belt loops, pleats and pockets. Legs are cut wide to create a flaring silhouette. Now, I was drawn to these pants because they've not got a fly zip. And what it doesn't tell you in that description is that there's no waistband. It's all done with facings because they've put the invisible zipper on the back. So if you're a bit more generous around your middle, or you struggle with trousers digging in at the waist when you've been wearing them for a while, these will be a good one for you to try because they've got facings and the zip right up the back and no waistband on. They're very comfortable to wear. So that was what drew me to them, because when I've worn them, maybe all day sightseeing, I don't want a big red line round my middle where they've been trying to strangle me like a chicken. Does that make sense? Truss me up like a chicken. That's what I meant to say. So what did I actually think about making the pearls? So this is the pair that I made. As I've already said earlier in the video, I got this fabric from Abercarns. So if you're near an Abercarns, bob in because they've got some fantastic striped linen mix fabrics in. I've done it as the pattern. It's got the belt loops on the front and it has two pleats either side, but a very flat front because it's got the facing on the inside. No waistband. And then an invisible zipper at the back. So what did I think about making these shorts? They were an advanced beginner, I would say. If you've made a few pairs of trousers with or pants that have got elasticated waist and you want to take it one step further but you're worried about fly zip details, then these might be the pants for you. They do have an invisible zip on the back, but if that's a bit beyond you, you can just put a standard zip in and just sew it into the seam. It's just a nicer finish with the invisible zip. What details do I like about these trousers? I love how the belt loops are put in. They're done, I'll just show you, the double on there. And it just creates a very nice, neat finish at the bottom. On the inside, you've not got, just let me do that, you've not got bits of fabric that potentially could fray eventually. It's all sewn into the top waist seam and then just sewn on at the bottom. So I like that detail. I love the fact that there's 2 double pleats on either side of the front, and I'll tell you in a bit about the sizing. Loving the invisible zip. I'm not sure there's much else to say. They've got side pockets on, generous pockets as well, that are caught in at the waistband, so no flappy pocket problems. And yeah, fairly simple make for me. Take your time. The only difficult part about them, that might be the challenge, is the zip at the back. They do have very detailed instructions for this pattern. I give 5 out of 5 for the instructions. And there's also a full sew along for these as well. So if you're a visual learner there and you're not sure what you're doing, then give the sew along a watch and get yourself some pearl pants. I absolutely love mine. Size wise, I made up a size medium because size medium is 30-inch waist, so that was bob on for me. And I'll be honest, they came out a little bit snug. So all I did was made the side seams a little bit narrower, and then they're a perfect fit. But if you're struggling with the fit on the waist being a little bit small, there are a few things that you can do. Because it's got these double pleats on the front, you could make those shallower and give you extra room there. And you can make your side and centre seams a little bit narrower as well. Conversely, if it's too big, you can do the opposite and make those seams bigger. So they're going to be easy to adjust as well. Finish wise, I've already said, I love how the tabs are put in. I like the pleat detail. Love the fact that it's not got the waistband and its facings. The facings are stitched in the ditch along all the seams to hold them in place, so you're not going to get any flappy facings when you're putting them on and off. The back of the facings is sewn in really neatly, and it's sewn on the machine, so no hand stitching. Winner, winner. And they're a really pretty, smart looking pair of Bermuda shorts, and I'm going to make another pair now in the green linen from Jenny Stitches, but it's not going to be ready for my cruise, so I'll just have to wait to wear them to Barcelona, or any other time really, because they're going to be a really smart pair of trousers that will fit into my spring-summer wardrobe. And I can feel some winter ones coming on as well. I think they'd look great in a wool fabric, any fabric really. I fancy making some in some tencel twill, because that will give them that little bit of a float to them, but a bit more weight to the fabric. So yeah, I feel quite a few pairs of the pearl pants going in my wardrobe and transcending all seasons. So if you are looking for a pair of trousers that are an advanced beginner and you don't want to tackle a fly zip, then have a look at the pearl pants by Swim Style Patterns. I love them. Before I go, I've just got a little bit of an apology about last week's vlog. Some of you, well, all of you, will have noticed that I did a bit of a bra strap flashing session at various points through that video. I did know that I'd done it, and I'll be honest, I didn't have enough time to re-record it, so it was a case of, will people be offended by seeing my bra strap, or do I not put the vlog out? So I bit the bullet. It wasn't perfect, but hey, I'm sure you all didn't mind, and if it offended anybody seeing my bra on my vlog, then I apologise. I'll try not to do it again. So that's it for this week. If you want to see more detail on the Archipel top, then last week's vlog did a deep dive into that one. It's one of my 5 French pattern companies. It's the first one that I've done, and I'm doing a proper deep dive into those and a scoring system. So pop back to last week's and watch that one. And then there's also a intro where I go through the French pattern companies that are new to me that I've found that I'm going to do some deep diving into as well. So next Monday, as I've already said, is going to be my quarterly catwalk. And then I will see you all on the other side when I get back from my cruise. And we will start doing the next of the French pattern companies. Not sure which one I'm going to do yet. Wait and see. So have an amazing sewing week. Love you all loads, and I will see you all next Monday for the catwalk show. So take care. Happy sewing. Bye for now.